why we really stress the importance of oncology training.
Yeah.
So now she's dealing with not only tumors in her neck and that, but now she has terrible lymphedema in this whole left side of her body.
Oh my gosh. You're right. And again, you have to be trained in order to know the differences. But this is why I think education is the key, because if she would have been educated, if somebody would have educated her, then she would have said to the doctor, you can't take the blood pressure on that side. You have to use the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I feel like it's
definitely.
just, it's education all the way around, not only for the service providers, but even just to educate the people that we have an opportunity to serve, to empower them when they go in to have things like this done, whether it's in a salon or even in a doctor's office.
Yeah. And that's why too, like you're saying, I'd like to educate my clients, because they, oh no, don't go ahead. I've only had a couple lymph nodes. I don't care where you massage. I love deep tissue, or I love, and if they're going to move on to, say, get a massage or a facial somewhere else, they need to know this is a lifetime risk. That's right. Just, yeah. So, and, I love connecting with other nonprofits like you and everyone else who understands all the importance of what goes into what we do.
That's right.
And,
that's right.
So
Waterford Place Cancer Resource Center is where you hang your hat now. Tell us more about Waterford Place.
So Waterford Place is a cancer resource center, so no medical treatments there. It is a nonprofit resource center. We are owned by Rush Copley Hospital in Aurora, so we're about a half mile from the hospital, but we are completely separate. So, which is really nice, because someone walks into our center, there's no medical, so it's just, they know when they're coming to Waterford Place, it's for the good treatment. So all our services are free to cancer patients and their families. And you don't have to be a patient at Rush Copley, so you can be treated anywhere. And everyone is welcome. So it was Alex, who was the vice president and chief development officer at Rush Copley, and Judy, the oncology director in the patient nursing at Rush Copley. They wanted to develop a center where a cancer patient's needs were being met outside of the treatment. Wow. For all the side effects they're getting, and Kelly is our operations manager at Waterford. So she manages every day-to-day operation. So we have educational programs where doctors will come and talk. We have support groups. We have nutrition, lectures, counseling, wellness, body, mind, spirit programs, massage, yoga. And then, of course, we have the salon and spa. And we have where you can get a haircut and a wig. And then you can also come for then facials, consultations, and then the Simply Beautiful program. And we're all supported by fundraising, corporate giving, individual donations. So we like to say it's Waterford Place is where help meets hope.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. They walk in our doors and they can't believe, there's a fireplace and it's very calming, and they can't believe that they don't have to worry about paying for anything. Mm-hmm. Well, so nice, no tippings allowed. And I just love witnessing the benefits, that we provide to cancer patients. So I wish every state had
I know
centers like Waterford. Do you guys have that in Indiana?
We have something, as you were describing it, it reminds me of, we have a place in our area in South Bend called River Bend Cancer Services. And they have somebody that comes in and they do, they have yoga and they have health classes where they'll bring in lunch and that kind of thing. And so it really is nice that they have something like that. So tell me.
Because to seek out these services individually would take a lot of time.
That's right.
They can come to one place,
where it's all
try
right
everything.
So explain to me a little bit more about the Simply Beautiful program.
So Simply Beautiful was developed because, just for the fact that a lot of times I would be getting people who I'd be doing facials on people and they would be saying they only use brands that they receive, like at a program like Look Good, Feel Better, or they use brands that they've gotten as maybe a gift when they're going through chemo. There might be somebody who puts together little kits, and the products were not really addressing oncology concerns. A lot of them were full of fragrance. I would say bring in your kit and let's look at it.
Yes.
And I'll tell you which products you could use. And most of it was makeup. So that was, a little easier. There wasn't a lot of skincare, but, which helped a little bit because most people don't use a lot of makeup during it. And then, a lot of people too would bring in gifts they received. And again, all full of fragrance and everything else. So we understood the importance of starting, and that was always my goal, to start a safer program that really talked about, your skincare. And that's what I wanted, a program to promote healthy skin. And then makeup is just the icing on the cake.
That's right.
So we stick to like 4 makeup products just because, we have to keep our budget low, but we stick to an eyebrow pencil, a mineral powder, a blush, and a lipstick. And then we give them a cleanser, a moisturizing mist, and a moisturizer. And then they go home with a lot of subjects associated with cancer care in their handout because, I'd like to make this a fun interactive class. And so we can't go over everything. And this will talk about skincare and, those at risk for lymphedema. I'll put something from the Lymphedema Society, how to work on your scars after, you've got your wounds have closed and everything. And there will be information about the companies that were the products they got. And then also some other companies that we know are safe too. And they go home with codes because we can't sell anything at Waterford Place since it is free resource center. So they go home with everything to be able to order everything.
Oh, awesome.
And then
awesome.
And then at the gift shop at the hospital, some of our products are sold.
Okay.
Which is really good. And then I'll show I started showing a rose quartz roller, and they all love that, and I'll use them sometime in my facials. So then they wanted to know where's the best place to buy them. And there's a lot that are really not good quality. So I reached out to Zach, the AQ company, and they give them a really beautiful discount for anyone who attends the class to order one.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And then also, always looking for safer companies and very particular about who we allow into the program. But, well, you know how that goes. You want to make sure that there's no harsh ingredients, harsh chemicals, synthetic fragrance. And by talking to people like you, I learned more companies too. So that's what.
Well, and I think that
really
that's what. When we go into a salon and we educate them, our salon affiliates have to go through a 3-hour training because that's just it. You were never taught any of this in beauty school. So I think I commend you for what you're doing because there needs to be a space like this where cancer patients can go, where they can be kept safe and that they know that they'll be okay. They know that they're going to be fine. So, all right, we've only got about 60 seconds left. So I want to ask. Oh my
gosh.
I know. It went so fast, didn't it? It's awesome.
It did go very fast.
So tell me, you are a cancer survivor. You work with cancer patients now. What's one thing that you would say to someone that would let them know that, words of encouragement, I guess, that it's going to be okay, that you're going to be okay? What words would you give that?
Well, I always want to bring hope to them. I think it's important to try to get them to breathe and to know that let's just focus on today. Because so many people worry about the future and let's talk about your needs today.
That's right.
And, seeking out somebody that can help you, I think is really important. And if you can seek out a cancer resource center like Waterford or at your hospital, a social worker is a great one, but just bring hope to everybody, I think is the number one that we're looking for.
That's awesome. We have our organization is called Hello Gorgeous of Hope. And the HOPE is an acronym for us that says helping others persevere every day. So that's
Yes,
what you do.
that's beautiful.
You bring
I
help.
love that.
That's right. You help others
Yeah.
persevere every day. Well, thank you
Hmm.
so much, GERALYN, for joining us
Oh,
today.
well, thank you, Kim. That
I
went so
just,
fast.
I know. I'm so glad that it did. I just appreciate you
Yeah.
coming and sharing your work and sharing what you do. And so if
Well,
anyone,
I'm happy.
well, I'm grateful. Thank you so much. If anyone has any
Okay.
questions or comments about our guest today, please contact me at kbecker@hellogorgeous.org or visit our website at www.hellogorgeous.org. We invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or download our mobile app. So thank you for joining us today on Everything Hello Gorgeous, Everything Beauty, Cancer, and Inspiration. I'm your host, Kim Becker, and until next time, stay gorgeous.